Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. A new week of comics means new releases, and out this past week is this trade paperback in my hand. This is Cloak and Dagger, Shadows of Grey. It collects the digital comic series that came out, the original digital comic series. Marvel's been doing something interesting. Instead of releasing everything just straight in print and then collecting in trade format, they've been doing a bunch of digital series and then collecting those. There's the Luke Cage Everyman series that had him dealing with CTE. There's a Daughters of the Dragon series that's out. There's some Deadpool stuff, a whole bunch of different comics. Really interesting concept and kind of cool. So one of the things that they've been doing is a lot of them have been tied into television series out. So this one, of course, Cloak and Dagger, is on Freeform. But this is really sticking to the comics version of Cloak and Dagger, not so much the television show Cloak and Dagger. So it's a little interesting as far as that. The series is by Dennis Hopeless, David Messina, Francesco Manna, Elisabetta D'Amico, and Giada Marchisio. So the story is that Ty and Tandy have been kind of like falling apart a bit, that they aren't getting along very well and are in a break. So Tandy's helping the cops, and Ty's being a bodyguard for a musician. And then some from the past comes out. And so I feel like this isn't necessarily a retcon, but this is kind of like that in addition to sort of story where we learn more about their past and that we didn't know, a secret chapter. And the villain is, it's interesting. Is a long-lost foe, they call him Gray. He's an interesting character. His powers kind of fits the two of them. There are some things I kind of wished that there was more of, one of which is them kind of fleshing out Gray a bit more. We kind of get his connection, but I'd like to know who Gray is or was. And then... yeah, I mean, like, it's good. It's an entertaining read. It's not maybe the greatest of story, but it's not bad. There's definitely some really good stuff in it. And if this was an arc in an ongoing series, I'd be like, all right, it was just kind of like a bridge to something else. I think my issues in that, obviously you got the Freeform story and series, and this is kind of what it's aimed at. That I kind of wish that maybe they did something more with the Freeform stuff, just because it would make it a bit more friendly for those people. And then here's a weird thing as far as the issues for art. It's issue 5 switches over to Francesco Manna instead of David Messina. He handles both the inks and the pencils. And honestly, I actually like Manna's art better than Messina's. So the art style switch for one issue is a little, I won't say jarring. It's noticeable. It's definitely noticeable. But it's, I just kind of, I've never quite understood why this has to happen. Like, plan a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. It's unfortunate. See, I'd rather have this been all one artist. And then the two styles, while similar, there is a difference, and I kind of actually prefer the 5th issue one. So yeah, overall, like, it's not bad. There's some cool art to it. At times, there's good moments. Like, this kind of gives you an idea, and I think the ups and downs of the art. As I said, some of it's good, some of it's bad, and overall, like, yeah. Like, there's an example, like, her kind of kicking them, her eyes are closed, it's weird. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, there was a lot of potential with this. It's not bad, it's not great. It's if you're a hardcore Cloak and Dagger fan, or just want to pick up something that's a read, and you can read and, like, get away with and not have to pick up anything else, like, you can go with this. Explains things pretty well. It's $19.99. It's out in comic shops now. It's out in bookstores. It'll be 2 weeks. So it'll be December, 24th, I think. You can get it then, but go support your comic shop. They're a backbone of the industry. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We got affiliate links They're affiliate links, so you get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. If you're into Marvel, and speaking of thank you, before I get to that, speaking of thanks, I want to thank Marvel for putting us up with the review copy. We always appreciate it and appreciate the support. We like to be transparent as to what we get for free, and thank you for watching. If you're into Marvel, if you're into comics, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com or at Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Extras. There are extras. Oh, before we go, there are extras. Not tons, but there's some black and white art that's in there. There. That was the other thing I wanted to cover. So that's everything. Until next time, as always, thanks for watching. Keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.